What's up, everybody? Lead Farmer 73 here. Guava. Guava. Uh, I said I wasn't going to keep letting all kind of weird stuff get to me, especially with um, the world the way it is right now. And I really don't have any control of that. Welcome everybody that comes in. I really don't have any control over people and their decisions that they make. Um, I can give advice to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. I'm gonna just get on in here and get going because I have something I need to do. But I had to go live real quick because I just put out a video today, and it really just got me. Um, Hello to everybody coming on in. Welcome in. I can't tell people what to do, and I nor will I bother trying to tell people what to do, how to think, or whatever. Now I can lead by example. I can give good advice. But that's all I can do. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say in the last 10 years, I've seen a trend. It's a pattern. And it's a lot of people that can't see it. And sometimes I be wondering, you know, like, what's wrong with me? It must be something wrong with me why I'm one of the only people that can see this pattern. It's like I can see it clear as day. And the proof is right there in your face. And then when you let me get to my point. This country, I don't know about the rest of the world because I ain't never been all over the world, but this country right here, they love for you to be stupid. I have proof. The proof I have that this country loves for us to be stupid is this is one of the only countries with the ability to educate absolutely every man, woman, and child in this country and refuses to do so. And when it comes to education, they make us pay prices that's so premium for the education that you can't afford a proper education. Then they want to get rid of the public school systems so you can get the bare crumbled up necessities of an education. So that's pure proof. Now, this goes through all presidents. I ain't picking one out in particular. All presidents, all politicians have made it since the beginning that they do not want their people educated, right? None, zero, zip. They have proved only reason he's running this country is because people are stupid. I'm going to say that. The only reason that this man is running this country right now is because that many people are stupid. No critical thinking skills at all. No common sense at all. And when you prove to them the actual factual realization of everything, they either change the subject or ask you a question about something completely different or answer a question with a question that has nothing to do with the question you asked them. Here's my take on this. This isn't a political talk. What this is about reality. They put us in this loop of stupidity. Now, this last generation that come out, and I'm not just ragging on this last generation of young folk. This goes way back, but this last generation is literally the result of a carbon copy of a carbon copy of a carbon copy of a carbon copy. This generation of people don't even know what a carbon copy is. I'm talking about the old school black ink sheet carbon copy. You can only use, or a typewriter ribbon. You can only use that carbon copy so many times before the actual picture becomes distorted beyond recognition. That's what this is. And if people that don't understand what that is, because maybe I'm just too old, let's look at it as inbreeding. Inbreeding. Keep mixing the same DNA with the same DNA with the same DNA with the same DNA. The royals found that out long time ago. They wanted to keep pure royal blood. They sure did. And those are the people that they end up sending here because they was not all there. Now, I posted a video. The reason why I'm saying this is because I got to get this out. I posted a video today about something simple, water collection. Pulling water from the sky and collecting it with your everyday average air conditioned unit. The everyday average air conditioned unit is literally is a built-in dehumidifier, taking the humidity, the moisture, the water out of the air. And what you see on an average window unit like I have here is the water and the condensation and the dehumidification process dripping off the back of the air conditioner. And for the life of me, that's all I was doing in the video, was collecting the dehumidified water that is collected inside my house. You know, my house is in the south, so it's very humid here, okay? So I literally get almost 5 gallons of water per day just running my air condition on low to medium. This is why I'm doing this video, is because I cannot believe, whether they're trolls, bots, AI, I don't care. This is my point. It don't matter whether it's a real human being, AI, bots, or whatever it is. This platform is making it okay to spread lies and useless information. So what they allow these bots or AI or weirdos to come and do is give wrong information to dumb people. So people come on my video and they say, oh, I wouldn't drink that water. Oh, you can't drink that water. I wouldn't drink that water. It's good for washing your car, but I wouldn't drink it. Oh my God. You know what, y'all? These are the same dodo birds that don't even know where their food comes from. These people think you can get a pork chop off of a tree. These are the same people that think you can, if you dig deep enough, you can find some money. These are the people that think all of the food they get in the supermarket, it was produced in the back room of the supermarket. They have no clue where real food comes from. They think that there's a tree somewhere that lets off cans of Campbell's soup. This is real. This is real. This is a world, we're living in a world right now of, it has to be the highest concentration. No, let me back this up. The highest voluntary concentration of ignorance probably in all of world's history. I said voluntary. I'm not saying forcibly, because back in the days of slavery, you were forced not to know. They didn't want you to read. They didn't want you to know anything. They wanted to keep you that way so they could control you. Uh-oh. Where am I going with that? Right now, you have the choice. You have the tools, and you can utilize all of the things given to you. You're looking at me on one of them right now, to gain knowledge about the world around you. And nobody does that. That cracks me up. That really boils my potatoes, man. So I'm like, you know, what's wrong with people? Where if knowledge is given to you, you won't take it. Here's a little bit of proof. And anybody can try this all they want to, right? Anybody can try this for me, okay? Go look in the pipe in your house. Remove the pipe that goes to your kitchen sink, bathroom sink, any sink or faucet that you drink out of anywhere in your home. I want you to remove one little piece of pipe. I don't care how much. Hell, you don't have to remove the pipe. Take your sink faucet off. Take the faucet off. That's easier. And look inside the tube where the water runs through. You know what you'll find? You'll find, I don't care how long you've had your sink. I don't care how long you had your faucet. Give it 30 days. After 30 days, you will find calcification and all kind of gook and grime and everything in that pipe, inside of that faucet head. And you drink that every day. And then I had one person tell me, well, I only drink spring water. No thanks for me, I only drink spring water. You dumbass. So this dummy says they wouldn't drink water that's been condensed through an air conditioning system and filtered, but they'll drink spring water out of a plastic bottle. A plastic bottle of water that if you let it sit in the sunlight for about 30 days, the bottle will start to leak. Why does the bottle start to leak? Because the plastic bottle literally starts to disintegrate, because remember, it's supposed to be recyclable, right? So a recyclable item, if you don't use it in time, what does it start to do? It still starts to disintegrate. Where does the content of that disintegration go? Right into the water that you're about to grab and drink. Now, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Where did the damn water come from? The water came from the same place or worse than this air conditioned unit is coming from. They got some normal water out of a creek, out of a lake with fish and bodies floating in it and everything else. They rats, roaches, disease, insects, medications, and you know what they did? They ran it through a filtration system. Somewhere, wherever that factory is, they ran it through a process of filtration. And then your dumbass bought it. Let me tell you something. I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. And I think this dumb shit started in the 1990s. I had never heard anybody in my life till about 1990. Shoot, I can't even say that. I'ma say I didn't really hear about nothing like this or seen nothing like this until I hit the 2000s, where people start buying water. People were going in their pockets and literally start buying water. And if I can remember correctly, I know what started this weird trend of people buying water. You didn't see water in stores. You didn't see water in bottles. The only water you saw in stores was seltzer water for your drink. That's the only water you saw. You saw tonic water, seltzer water for to add to some sort of drink. You didn't see no bottles of water taking up a whole aisle out of a grocery store. They got us by the damn booger hooker, and we sitting here falling for it, right? This is what I think. Now I'm speaking my opinion for a moment. My opinion of where this all started from is because right in the year 2000 and beyond, we started having really, really horrible weather patterns that was destroying everything. These new warmed up earth weather patterns destroying everything we needed to ship water to different parts of the country. Then there was catastrophes happening all around the world, and how America would help them was start shipping them out and packaging and shipping out bottled water to other countries to help them in some kind of catastrophe that happened. Now, once all of that took place, America started thinking, hey, we made about $40 billion off of selling water. So the next thing I remember was I started seeing bottles of water in the stores. I would see a single bottle of water. You could buy a single bottle of water in a gas station or in a store or something, but it was still like 30 cents or something like that. Next thing you knew, more weather patterns was destroying cities, and down in Louisiana and everything else. Right around Hurricane Katrina is when it really swung off, where you started seeing bottles of water stocked up in the stores. They used to be piled up in the middle of the aisles, right? They didn't have an aisle of their own. They were piled up in pallets in the middle of all the grocery stores, department stores, and DIY stores for emergency. Once they realized, people started stocking them up just in case we're going to get another emergency, which we never stopped having emergencies since back then. Every other month there's a horrible event that happens somewhere in America. They started saying we can make money off that. So all they're doing is pulling their water hose off the side of their house, filling a bunch of little plastic bottles, sealing them up, packaging them up, and selling them to you. You know how you could keep your money in your pocket? Pull your own water hose off the side of your house, fill up your own bottles, and store them away. Bottles that don't degrade, bottles that's not bottles that's not meant to be recycled and degrade like that. So the point of this whole video is I'm watching the climate of the whole world, right? And it's one thing that's universally exactly the same, no matter what the subject matter. Listen, we could go down the line. Politics, religion, ideology, consumption. We could go down the line on every subject that you could possibly think of off the top of your dome right now, the subjects that run this country or rule this country. And it all comes down to one thing: stupidity. Smart people are going to believe one thing, and stupid people are going to believe another. That there is no in between. There is no in between. Smart people are going to educate themselves on a situation or a subject. Stupid people, they just stupid. They too stupid to educate themselves. They don't know that they need to educate themselves on something. They just, whatever sounds good. Whatever sounds good, man. They refuse to educate themselves on the simplest matters, even so much as where your food comes from, son, where your water comes from. These people have grown up in an era where everything they learned or know is off of this camera. So any video that pops up in their feed directed to them through AI or the algorithm, they believe that. And you know what they say? This video must have been meant for me. God must be watching down on me and telling me the answer because this video just popped up in my feed. No, God ain't had nothing to do with that. You just keep watching stupid stuff, and one more stupid video popped up, that coincides with your stupidity and made you finalize and believe it. But you too stupid to realize, hey, this is a computer, this is a machine, it's flawed. Maybe I should go ask some people with experience, some human beings. Maybe I should go and read about this. No, too stupid. Too stupid, man. Look, you want to know what these days, let me take my voice down. You want to know what these days, you want to make some money? Be stupid. If you want to make some money in this world, social media, be as stupid as you can possibly be. Even if you're brilliant, play stupid. I've done it. It works. You play stupid. This stupid world embraces you. When you play stupid, the world rewards you. And for the life of me, I've never been able to figure it out. But it's almost like the saying, the good guy never gets the girl, right? The good guy never gets the girl. The guy that's respectful, the guy that loves and adores the woman, the guy that's honorable and does the right thing, hold the door for the woman and take care of the woman, and his ideals of a marriage is to take care of the woman and the kids and and he love her and die. That guy never gets married. The only time that guy is able to get in any kind of relationship, he gotta be disrespectful. He gotta say some trashy, raunchy stuff. They need a thug. You gotta pull your pants down below your butt crack just so somebody or woman to give you some attention. You know what I mean? So that's the world we live in. This is bizarro world. And I'm ranting right now because it's so evident to me. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it, man. I look around me all the time. And the stupid stuff that people say, knowing good and well. I'm going to take his name down, okay? I don't want to have nothing to do with that gentleman. I ain't for him or against him. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. People love, but I dig what you're saying though, okay? People love stupidity, man. They love it. So here's what I get. Now I will say the comments, I can't say people, the things that commented on my video about water collection through dehumidification, I'm sure they're bots. I'm sure they're trolls or troll bots. I'm sure of it. And the ones that's not are just stupid, ignorant human beings. I gotta tell y'all this. Every time, and listen, believe it or not, I may not comment on your video, but I watch a little bit of everybody. Let me tell you one thing that I know, and I know for sure. There's an agenda to keep all of us dumb as hell. This ain't a conspiracy theory. This is factual. And I can prove all of it. There is an agenda to keep us stupid. They reward stupidity just enough for you to keep being stupid. Did you hear what I said? They reward stupidity just enough for you to keep being stupid, but not enough to gain any leeway. Because they don't want you to, now that you out of that financial bracket, to really show off your brains and your smarts. They don't want that. They give you just enough to stay stupid and spread your stupid message and your stupid word just to survive. I can prove it. You can prove it if you ain't stupid. You will have somebody on YouTube or whatever platform giving you real, true to life, true to God knowledge, factual knowledge, knowledge you can look up, knowledge you can go see for yourself, knowledge you can buy the same book they got and look it up, knowledge knowledge out of history. But no, that algorithm does not push those content creators. That content creator might get 2,000 views if they lucky on reality, on teaching somebody reality of how to move forward in this game and how to elevate. They may get 2,000 views. You let one of these pranksters come down the damn grocery shopping aisle and punch somebody in the head with some paper towels and run. 2.2 million views. And he didn't even get, or she didn't even get, assault charges on them. Or right here on YouTube, there is violations that you can't be doing, and one of those is assaulting people. Look, I don't care where you are. I don't care who you are. But pranks when they touch people is assault. It's assault. If you take an object and you hit me with this object without my permission, and I don't like this, you are violating me and my space, that is assault. And you dummies is going out here doing it over and over and over again. Look at a couple of these kids doing pranks. They done plugged them up like a leaky pipe. Keep on playing with people and you're going to get plugged up. So, think about it. Think about that. That dude or that girl gets 2 or 3 million views for doing assault on this platform. But somebody telling you to filter your water, get some land ownership, home ownership, the benefits of said. Oh, you might get a copyright strike or something. You might get a mysterious strike for telling people to go buy land and the benefits of owning land and how you can elevate by owning land. This it's a lot of platforms out here, man, that this whatever algorithm, whatever it is built to keep you in a box. And now we've been saying this here on this YouTube for oh my goodness, since I started figuring it out about 5-6 years ago. They put the black people with the black people, the white people with the white people, the gardeners with the gardeners, the homesteaders with the homesteaders. Now remember, black homesteaders with the black homesteaders, black gardeners with the black gardeners, the white gardeners with the white gardeners. The algorithm itself is biased. And then what they do is it sends off these bots to cause chaos and conflict. When it sends off the bots to cause chaos and conflict, all you have is a back and forth. And I always notice it. If I do a video that's really educational, to the point people start responding to it like immediately, these bots show up. They show up and they are relentless. Back to back to back. That doesn't work. That's ridiculous. That you're going to get this, or you're going to get poisoned like that. Back to back to back. And every single time I look at the doggone channel, it's nobody on this channel. Nobody controls this channel. This channel was created a week ago or yesterday or today. Every single time for 6 years. For 6 solid years. We are talking to AI that's trying to learn from us. We are talking to bots that's trying to, these bots are trying to either discourage you or lead you in the direction that they want you to go. The reason why I'm not as successful on this channel is because I'm not going to do what they want me to do. I've had suggestions of things they want me to do. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing no TikTok dances. I'm not doing you. That was suggested to me of how to gain more subscribers. I need to start doing TikTok dances. What? That's the newest, trendiest thing that all the creators are doing, and all y'all content creators know exactly what I'm talking about. You've gotten some of these requests too. You should add more different kind of thumbnails to your. Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm not doing that. There is no amount of money that you about to pay me to make me sell my soul. I watch people sell their soul from when I was a little kid till I'm a grown old man. And selling your soul ain't the way it was told to you when you was young. Selling your soul can be anything. Doing what somebody say when you know it's wrong, but you do it anyway for some kind of personal benefit or gain, like money. I'm not doing it. And those channels don't do well. If you say no, they punish you. These bots pop up every time you get a video that's really showing the people the right direction. Every freaking time. They might sprinkle it with a couple of positive bots. That's because they don't want to look so obvious. But if you pay attention, if you're on YouTube or whatever platform, as long as I am, one thing you start to realize, start taking screenshots of these bots or people that say stuff all the time, you notice something. These are the same ones in every video or every other video for years and years and years that have been trying to discourage you and guide you down a certain pathway when you don't want to go that pathway. You did a video, something blew up, and they want you to stay on that. And only that. Only speak about that. Only talk about that. And if you veer off that path that they put you on, you won't get no love. This whole thing is about keeping you under control and keeping you stupid, keeping you dumbed down. And the sad part is, there are people in this country that's so effing stupid that they just go along to get along. And you know what it always reminds me of? It always reminds me of my elementary school days, high school days, junior high days, college days. You want to know? It reminds me of being young and stupid. If you want the girl don't want you. You find out what the girl likes. You go buy it. Give it to the girl with the hopes that the girl will like you. If that's the latest dance that the girl does, you learn the latest dance and you get really good at it so the girl can at least give you some attention. That's all this is. You want to be in this group of friends. Look how many movies been made about it, right? Mean Girl and what's the one with the three witches? All of that. Man, look, all these movies is made off of real life. That's why they were so relatable. Because people will do anything, sell their souls literally to fit in with other people. Here's the problem. They fit in with anybody. As long as they're accepted, they're willing to go and sell their soul. So it doesn't mean that they want to go with the right community or the people that's going to guide them down the righteous path. No. If a gang accepts you and calls you family, you going. If a cult embraces you and calls you family, you going. Tell me I'm lying, because the proof is right there in history. Go watch this thing on this. It's a documentary on Netflix. and I forget what it's called, but I'm gonna pull it up right now just so I can find it. It's this cult. It's this cult of these women in this cult that was all married to this man, this one cult leader. And half of them said the reason they ended up there is because they were lost in life and they brought them in and made them feel like family. People just want to belong to the point they sell their souls. They don't even realize they're selling their souls. They would rather just belong. As long as they belong. Not Nature Boy, but that's one of them. That's more of a weird religious. I knew that dude too. Not on that level, but it's a long story. It's a long story. I knew of that dude. I knew about the whole situation of Nature Boy. That ain't literally like I have messages from that dude. Let me see. Where is this thing at? I want y'all to go and check this out real quick. Haha. Here it is. Where is it? Damn. I'm gonna find this real quick. I'm off grid, so there it is. There it is. There it is. I seen her little face. It's called Trust Me, the False Prophet. On Netflix. On Netflix, it's called Trust Me, the False Prophet. And that is the perfect, it's so many more that we could talk about, but that is the perfect example of everything I'm telling you. When people ask you, why did you let this man sleep with your daughter? Because he told me to. Well, why did you let this man sleep with your wife and your daughter? Because he told me to. He said he was the next Jesus. So this man told you he was the next Jesus, the Son of God, sent to earth, and his job on earth was to sleep with your wife and your daughter. He ain't had better stuff to do with the world the way it is right now? Like, you mean to tell me with the way the world is right now, the next coming Jesus that came to earth, he said he was sent from God, the Father. He got to earth, and he said he about to just go to sleeping with people, wives and daughters and stuff. He couldn't find nothing like equality, unity, racism, sexism, hatred. He was sent here to do this. So your critical thinking skills didn't work hard enough to let you think okay, say I say yes to this and give you my wife and my daughter. What about these fuel prices? And what about this racism though? Can you handle that real quick before I give you my most precious things in my life? Nah. Stupidity. So here's the only thing that I want to get across to the trolls, the bots, the AI, the algorithm. Stupidity won't work with me. I won't let stupidity fly. I'm going to burn you down every time. I am going to cinder you every single time that you give me some stupid garbage. I'm not doing it. I'm not that dude. I'm not here. Look, one thing that's always been me, always my entire life since I was probably a baby, I don't go lightly. I don't go along to get along. I've always been an outcast, not because I couldn't join all the cool kids. I was an outcast because, man, what you doing is a little weird. What you saying is a little wrong. And I chose to stay away from that. And I found out the hard way that when you do comply with the weirdos and the bullshit, when you do comply and you do join it, you literally go down that path and absorb whatever negativity and evil that's part of that. When I was young, I was in them streets. And it didn't take long for me to find out, like Silent Hill, you're all going to die down here. If you don't stop this, if you don't turn your life around and go the other way, go back the other way, or you ain't going to make it. So I dibbled and I dabbled into that street life bullshit, and then guess what? No. Oh, hell no. It proved to me everything I was thinking was right. There is no positive way out of this. Is that Resident Evil? What I say? Silent Hill, Resident Evil. I do it. I don't play games. My kids do, so I don't know which one of the games they used to play. But that used to crack me up when the little girl said that, because I still say that to this day, because I'm like, that was the most perfect line in the damn game, right? Because it's a life lesson. But I'm here to say about the water is the people that do not think that you can drink water filtered after you ran it through your air conditioner collected the humidity or the condensation, it drained off into a bucket or some kind of reservoir. These are the same people that will not drink rainwater. These are the same people that will not drink dehumidified water, but they will go and buy, literally spend their hard-earned money on a bottle of water. I'm not saying buying a bottle of water is when you need it, you need it. When you ain't got nothing. But you mean to tell me if you got free water running all around you, you're not going to figure out a way to filter said water? You're not going to find out a way to purify water and drink it? That is the stupidity of the world today. Never, ever in history, I want y'all to think about the reality, and I told you I can prove it. Water filtration has been going on since the dawn of mankind. Cavemen did not have bottled water. The whole continent of Africa did not have bottled water. The whole United States of America did not have bottled water. The natives and the indigenous never had bottled water. The Mexicans, I'm going to call them Mexican Americans because they some originals too, never had bottled water. Nobody thought this stupid crap up until, even the settlers that snuck over here, they didn't have bottled water. You know where they got their water from? Out of that dirty ass stream down there. They put their canteens or they goat stomach pouch down in their water, collected water, and carried it with them. When they got to their campsite, they would boil that water, filtration, sterilization, and then drink it. And they knew that it's some dead moose or dead deer down the stream somewhere putting that disease in the water. They know. We got to get this water though. We ain't gonna. Hey, it's a 50-50 gamble if we drink this old dead deer water. But we definitely gonna die. It's 100% chance we gonna die if you don't get no water. So let's go filter it and then sterilize it by boiling it. But you got dumbass people in this world today. Wow. I just solved my own mystery. I just solved my own situation, and I can take it down a notch. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Hey, listen to me. Everybody ain't gonna make it, man. I've been saying this off-grid stuff that we do, all of us homesteaders, all of us off-gridders, all of us landowners, man, look, you learn the hard way, which is a blessing, that water don't come from the store. I dug a well a year and a half ago. Was that a year and a half ago last year? I dug a well out back. And I went down 16 feet deep into the ground. You know what came out of there? Bugs, mud, sand, roots, old tree trunks. I dug that well down 16 feet deep, and everything undesirable came up with that mud. To this very day, I drink all of that well water every single day for free. You take the water out the way, and that's literally coming from down in the dirt where stuff die and is buried, people die and is buried. All those impurities go down in the earth. It's funny how this works. All those things that pass away and die and corrode and go down back into the earth. But that is some of the best water and the purest water that you can drink. And then you got somebody talking about they only drink spring water. You don't even know what spring water is. You don't know what real spring water is. And 9 times out of 10, you will never freaking drink it. When you got water coming down off the damn Appalachian Alps and the tip of the icebergs and shit, you'll never drink it. You too stupid. You too stupid to make it up there to drink some of that water. And then the fresh springs that come out, you too stupid. You drinking water saying it's a natural spring, and you drink your water out of this natural spring, but you wouldn't drink condensation water. The natural spring is coming out of the damn ground with dead stuff all around it. It's probably a dead deer, dead moose about 30 paces from you. Man, I can't, listen, I'm going to tell you something that gets me. I will tell you this. One thing I can't stand is people that play with words, people that misguide, and I can't deal with stupid people, man. Listen to me. I won't tolerate it. It's certain things I just won't tolerate now. It's certain things. I'm real easygoing guy, you know. I really am. But it's certain shit, man, that I just don't give a pass to. I don't care. It may burn me in the long run, but you know what? I stood on business. I stood on my word. And if I don't get a pass because, you know, I'm doing the honorable thing, then F that. Move on. But this is the world we live in now, where stupidity gets the award. Stupidity gets the recognition. Stupidity wins. And it's all evident all around you. We have the stupidest human being on the planet Earth. Gotta be, man. Gotta be, damn. Got to be. The most stupidest ignoramus on the freaking blue globe of Earth. Running this whole country. Gotta be the dumbest. Oh, Lord have mercy. Got to be the dumbest. I've seen some people in my life, and this ain't even political at all. It's not political. This ain't got nothing to do with my political beliefs or none of that. And you know what? The people that love me should be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed as hell. Like, my damn 6-year-old is smarter than this. Now, people like that should just shut up, man. That's one of them people. He's one of them people that you bring to the family function with you, the backyard barbecue, and you tell him, shut up. Don't say nothing to nobody. Let me do the talking. If anybody asks you something, point to me. He one of them dumb people that when the police pull you over, before you even look for your license and insurance and proof of registration, you look over to this ding dong and say, hey man, hey, don't say shit. Even though you ain't did nothing wrong. You ain't got no pounds in the trunk. Ain't nothing leaking from the butt. No, nothing red liquid leaking from the trunk. Nothing. You just got a busted tail light. You know that. You know you were supposed to fix it a week ago, but you didn't. Police finally got you. Even though you know you're gonna get off with a ticket or a warning, you still turn to this dumb MFer and say, just shut up. Let me do the talking. Don't say, I promise, even now while I'm talking to you, don't say shit. If you talk, I'm telling you I'm going in for murder. I got a busted tail light right now, but I promise to you, if you say one word, you utter one syllable while I'm talking to this officer, he will have a reason to run me in and probably rough me up. That when you got somebody that damn stupid, you want them to shut up. Shut, please, Lord, because if you let this dumbass talk, you know what you will catch? Some kind of way they found out that you and your girlfriend broke up and you took all your stuff or put all her stuff out the house and that's illegal. You need a real documentation. And then he started asking more questions. This dumbass started telling him, you know we took a Snicker bar and we forgot to pay for it at the 7-Eleven about a mile back. You shut your goof ass up. You know, police, put some cuffs on me. Put some cuffs on me. Please, police, put some cuffs on me. Want me to get out the car? Pull out your billy club and put it right here. Because I'm telling you, might as well get this over with now. Because I'm about to whoop, I'm about to assault. Assault. If you don't, I'm warning you to lock me up. These the people that need to always shut up, man, and just stay. Just shut up. Put one of them S&M balls, them Gimp balls from Pulp Fiction, them red Gimp balls in his mouth with that strap around his head. Shut up. Just shut up, man. Put a ping pong ball in his mouth with a sock tied around his. Shut up. Every time this mother that's running the country talk, I be like, how do y'all not see this shit? Is your hatred for me so bad it overrides common sense? The downfall of this country will be by its own ignorance. The downfall of this country, America, will be by its own ignorance and greed. Here's the funny thing about that. Ignorant begets greed. Have you ever seen a broke neighborhood or been in a broke ass neighborhood, trailer park or something, and the people that's doing the robbing is the people that live across the alley from you? So you got one broke ass mug stealing from another broke ass mug. And once they complete it, you still broke. Now you just stole some broke shit. It didn't make you rich. It didn't make you get out the neighborhood. You just over here now broke with a secret. I lived in a neighborhood like that. Now all you are is broke with a dirty secret that you hope don't get out. That's what this is. Stupidity. You didn't go to the gated community and steal nothing out their house. You stole from the dude in front of you. So that's the greed of America. The greed of America is right here in your face. You got a stupid ass. You got stupid people stealing from their own people. And the people are so stupid, they keep wondering where their money went. I must have lost my wallet somewhere. No, you didn't. He stole it. He was just here and he asked you, can he see your baby pictures in your wallet? He never gave it back. Y'all, let me tell you something. It's something in the back of my mind that I can't say. I want to say so bad, but I can't. I just can't. I don't even have the words. I don't even think I have the vocabulary to explain the disappointment I feel. It's a disappointment. It's almost like grief. It's like something has been taken from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm so ashamed and so disappointed that it's a pain that's almost like grief. And it depresses me and it depresses other Americans that the things that we're watching happen and unfold right now only brings you sorrow in one way, form, or fashion. And it's all due to ignorance and stupidity. Something that could have been easily solved, easily fixed. It had a bubblegum patch on it all these years, and it finally broke loose. And now it's a pipe burst of stupidity and ignorance. You got people walking around. I'm telling you this too. I'm telling you this. I forgot about entitlement. When you tell one kid that they better than another kid and they keep on telling them that and boosting their head, even though you know your kid ain't better than another kid, they grow up to think that they're grown-ups that's better than the rest of the grown-ups. And that's how they act. You got stupid people teaching they stupid-ass kids that they're better than the rest of the kids. So they grow up to be stupid grown-ups that think that they're better than the rest of the grown-ups. So they feel entitled. And then we turn around and have to deal with this all our lives. And this the worst part. It's been instilled in them so deep they don't understand what they did wrong. For instance, I watched something, this was a while ago, but it never left me. This guy cut in line. I'm not going to name the place I was at. A guy cut in line. And the guy in front of him, I'm in back of both of them. Before I can say anything, the guy that cut in line said, hey, listen, this is all I got. This is all I got. I'm gonna just hurry up. The guy in front of me said, no, you're not. Go back to the line. I only got one thing. So go to the back of the line like everybody else. We all standing here. Now, I'm standing behind this guy, ready to back him up. Because you cut in front of him, you cut in front of me, you cut in front of all of us. Now, I'm going to sit here and I'm whip your ass if you cut in front of me. This man right here is doing way too much talking for me. I would have took your item and thrown it across the damn store by now. I'm not going to sit and have a whole conversation with you about it. But he going back and forth. My point is this, because this story is kind of crazy. My point is, this man felt so entitled that he thought what he had was more important than anybody else that been standing in this long line for the last 5 to 10 minutes. It don't matter if you got one thing. It don't matter if you got 5 or 10 things. What matters is you're doing it out of order. Now, I can see if you approach this gentleman and say, hey, you mind if I cut? This is all I got. Now, that mug better look back at me like, is it okay? Because I'm going to say no. That man felt so entitled because he thought what he had to do was more important than anything that the rest of us had to do. So he thought it's okay to cut in front of 5 or 6 different people, even though he got one thing, and gonna ring it up and pay cash, and you can have the rest of it. It don't matter. Stand your goof ass back to the back of the line. You think all of us are standing here because we on some kind of freaking fashion models waiting to go down the runway with our grocery carts full of bullshit? It's the ignorance, the entitlement, and the stupidity of people. Now, this man fought tooth and nail about being in line till I said something. Okay, I had to say something. I said, look, he gonna keep talking to you, man. Hey, man, you go to the service desk or something bullshit, man. Shit, we all been standing here all this time waiting for people to do, man, you better move. We was at one of them self-checkout. Better go on some of that bullshit. Cause he gonna keep talking to this little guy like that. Cause the little guy is talking he don't even sound scary. You know what I mean? He cut in front of the least scariest mug in the line. Even some of these women look like they'll whip your ass more than this little guy. Man, come on, that's not cool. Come on, man, that's not cool. Man, move, man. You ain't gonna cut in front of me. You might cut in front of Wormser. You ain't gonna cut in front of me, though. Man, go on to the back of the line or put that shit back or something. Man, you causing a ruckus. His entitlement is what I remember. It's not what happened per se, because I don't even remember what the item was. I know it was small, and it was in like a package, kind of like, I'm going to make something up, some AA batteries, something, I don't know. It was the principalities of them shits, right? Which was, who gave you the entitlement to think that what you're doing and your item is more important and more of an emergency than all of us? And this woman got 2 kids, this woman got a baby in the cart, this lady is blind. What, I'm hungry. What the hell make you think that your item is more important and more of a need than any of our needs or importance? But this world thinks, these stupid people walking around this world think they come first no matter what. They're not equal to anybody else because some dumbass parent some long time ago told them, you come first. You don't have to wait. You're more important. Your thoughts, your needs, and everything else is more important than everybody else's. And they've been living their whole lives like this. And every time somebody contests them with this, they have a problem. Look, just look at the world. Look at the Karens. You don't live here. You don't live here. Show me some ID. Bitch, show me some ID. Show me your ID. Well, I live here. So do I. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. What you mean, show you mine? Who is you? My husband's gonna hear about this. Man, give me the phone, I'll call him. I double dog dare him to come down here. I'm gonna plug him up like a leaky tire. Come down here with that bullshit, man. What's wrong with people? They so entitled that they think they own stuff. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. Let me give you one. Let me give you one example. Let me give you one quick example. This is why everybody's just gonna shut the hell up. This is why. Listen to me. This is the only thing I can find. If I stole this bag of nuts, I'm sorry, it's the only thing I can see in my reach. If I stole this bag of nuts and a year goes by, this still is not my bag of nuts. If a bank robber steals some money out the bank, No matter how he got away with it, that is not his money. No matter what you know, they still looking for that one dude to jump out the back of the plane. I forget his name. What's his name? JB or something like that. That jumped out the back of the plane, robbed the bank, caught a plane, jumped out the back of the plane with bags and sacks of money. What's his name? Somebody tell me. Y'all know the story. Little man in the glasses. They got a sketch of him, and they've been looking for this sumbitch for like 60 years. What's his name? JB, BJ, something. Somebody please tell me, because I know you. Yeah, Cooper. I'm thinking of the BT killer. I'm sorry. That was a whole nother story. But yeah, Cooper. DB Cooper, that's it. All right, DB Cooper. That been 50, 60 years ago. You know why they're still looking for this sumbitch 50 or 60 years later? Because that's not his money. No matter how long it's been, if we catch you, we want our money back, and then it's going to be consequences and repercussions, correct? I got another question for you. What's the statute of limitations on murder? What is the statute of limitations on murder? I'll wait. I see one correct answer. Everybody, what is the statute of limitations on mass murder? What is the statute of limitations on mass murder? I'm throwing a word in there because that's what it is. How many years will go by if you don't know what statute of limitation is? How many years will go by before they say, that's old wise tale. That's water under the bridge. That is correct, everybody. There is no statute of limitations on murder. There's also no statute of limitations on certain kinds of theft. So let's just put it like this. Some people should just shut the hell up and stop pretending that they're entitled to something. And remember, you're sitting on a stolen gold mine. Before you call the cops with your entitlement and your bullshit, remember, be humble, be quiet. You sitting on a stolen gold mine. Because if people really, really, really wanted to get funky with it, and there is no statute of limitations on murder, this country is full of them. So people can be tried for their actions to this day. People can be punished for their actions to this very day. So keep being stupid, keep being ignorant, keep on following that line of foolishness, and you're going to meet your own demise by your own hands of stupidity. Stupid people. You know what scares me? Some of y'all scared to walk through the projects. Some of y'all scared to walk through the hood. Some of y'all scared to walk through a trailer park. I'm scared to be around a bunch of dumbass people. That's what's scary. Or I start crossing the street when I see dumb mugs, man. You know how you see a hoodie and you see some sagging pants, you get nervous. Shit, not me. Let me see somebody goofing up. Get away from me. Even at my job. Oh, that dude goofy as hell. Oh, stay away from me. I cross the street. I get nervous. I put my hand on my trigger. He making me nervous, man. He's too stupid. You see? Oh my Lord, look at this dumb. Oh boy, come on, baby, cross the street. Cross street. When I see clowns juggling on the sidewalk, I cross street. Cross the street. I see them dudes on the thing doing this shit. I cross street. Cross street. That's stupid. You spent all day acting like he there, but he ain't there, and he only made $20 today doing this shit. Cross the street. Stupid. That's stupid. My kids bring one of the kids over to the house and say, "Hi, Mr. Led." Going back to the house. Don't let him come back over here. Going back to the house. Go to tell your mom I said hi. Bye. Bye. Don't come back over here. Stupid. I don't want you around my kids either. Don't, man, stupidity spread like the dang plague, man. Look. You wanna know something? You wanna know something? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Everybody keep talking about the bubonic plague and all that stuff, the black plague and all that took people out back in the dark ages. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. That's what they call it. That's what they called it. Stupidity was tearing them up. If they would have called it what it really was, it was stupidity. And I can break that down for you too if you don't understand. How stupid is it for you to wipe your booty hole with your shirt, pee in a bucket, throw it out the window down to the sidewalk, not wash your hands, and then go in here and cook some supper, what they called it, some dinner? When your hand, you can't stand the smell of your own hand. You can't stand the smell of your own self. Your cooter cat stinking. Your breath stink. Your armpits is burning hot. But you about to go make dinner for the family. What common ass... Do you know that's what caused all them plagues? Stinking ass, dirty ass, stupid ass people, man. Stupidity and not having common sense. You was like, I can't wash my hand. Even though every time I wipe my booty hole and then make myself a sandwich, I get a little sick. I feel a little queasy for some reason. Because you holding that sandwich with that dookie hand, you spreading the germs of that doo-doo on your sandwich, and you gotta smell your fingertips, so you had zero enjoyment of this sandwich. It was just for sustenance, but you didn't enjoy it. Between smelling your own cooter and smelling your fingertips, you did not enjoy this sandwich one bit. And that damn pissy ass bucket is sitting over in the corner full of piss and spit that you just tossed out the window, and now it's hot and it's smelling up the whole little hut. It took not brilliant people. It only took a couple of smart people to say, hey, what you doing? You ain't gonna wash your hands? Well, whatever do you mean? Go wash your fingertips. I watched you. I just watched you do that. You ain't gonna wash your hands? Do you mean with water? Yes! And soap. Soap. Why did you wash your clothes on that damn washing board, but you didn't wash your damn fingertips? What make you think your clothes is more important than your fingertips and your cooter? Your whole hole is rotten from the inside out because you won't put no soap on it. You talking about you got rashes and everything else. Guess what to solve that? Water and soap. Man, you can't make this up. Go back and look at history. You know what killed all of that? Plagues and shit, the black plagues? A brother walked up and said, hey, we ain't gonna have that. And y'all go wash your hands. Look, they went over there to go visit them and realized, wow, these mothers living nice. They live in a palace, a mansion. Damn, okay. So, hey, look, he like, hey, listen, my friend, listen. Come in, welcome. We are going to have a feast for you. We're going to have a feast for you. First, bring the water. Wash your hands, get ready for the feast. Bring the soap. Wash your body. Get ready for the feast. Put on these beautiful clothes. These motherfuckers said, what? You want us to do what with water? You want us to do what with soap? You know, wash your hands, wash your ass first. Then we eat. He said, now why would we go and do that for? You don't know? Oh my God. Brother go across the ocean and say, hey, all y'all nasty. Man, wash y'all ass. Please. Before this stuff spread across the ocean. You know how to get rid of rats? Stop throwing shit out the windows. Yeah, they will go away. And all this won't keep spreading. Okay? Wash your fingertips. Stop throwing doo-doo and pee out the window. Okay? And the rats will go away. I promise. I've seen this before. You know how dumb you know how dumb you gotta be, where even they dig up some cavemen from 1,000,000 years ago, and the cavemen that were the mummified cavemen, they was like, they had rituals of cleaning and washing, and they find little bars of soap. They'll be curled up in a little mummified state, and in their little pouch, they'll find something to start a fire, something to find some water, a couple of things to knit them up some clothes and some shoes, and then they'll find a little soap powder or something in there. How you know a man 1,000,000 years ago done figured out how to wash his ass, and they couldn't figure that out? Every time they pull up one of them little mummies all curled up like that with a little hat on, they'll pull up that little mummy. That little mummy, they go in that little mummy backpack. They'll find some weapons, some sharp-ass rocks, something to sew and needles and thread made out of bones. And they'll find some kind of soap and something that they use to either brush their teeth and wash their ass. From a caveman from 1,000,000 years ago. Huh? What? You needed damn near caveman knowledge for somebody to come and say, hey, you know your breath won't just stop stinking, right? You know that. You know that there is no composting your clothes. You know, if you got a dirty clothes pile, you know, it's not like in the garden. If you got a dirty clothes pile, it won't start smelling fresh over time. That heat that it's creating is funk. It's going to emanate forever. So this isn't you composting your clothes. Yeah, that don't work. And not brushing your teeth. Well, you composting the plaque. That don't work either. You can't compost plaque and gingivitis. That's not a bad thing that you throw in there that turns good over a period of time. Okay? That don't work. That's just for the garden. You got to be dumb as a damn smooth river rock. These people in this world is descendants from those dumbass people. They need to be told and guided and led by a smart person. Usually, they don't. They stay in circles of dumbass people and they continue to be stupid. Because one dumbass person is teaching this dumbass person dumb shit. Yeah. Look. That's you know what they say about that brain, right? You know what? You know why your brain is lumpy like that, right? You know why your brain is lumpy like that? That's all knowledge and learning and engineering and processing. That's why your brain is so lumpy. It's trying to fit all of this information in this little ass skull box. But guess what? Boy, these people so stupid. If you crack that skull open, I bet you that brain is smooth as a damn flat river rock. Ain't got no lumps inside that. They'll open that up. Something must have melted his brain. Hey, I think this one has some radiation on it or something. No, just dumb. Never wanting to learn anything. Never trying to learn anything. Just smooth as a flat river rock brain. You pull that brain out and it look like an egg. It don't even look like a brain. It's probably not even connected to the spinal cord no more. It's just there on a Bluetooth remote telling the rest of the dumbass body what to do. It's not connected. It's not giving the body orders. It's on a Bluetooth remote from that smooth egg brain to the damn spinal cord. It's on a Bluetooth. That's why they glitch out sometime. Don't they? Every blue moon, I'm going to tell you when they glitch out from that smooth ass egg brain. When you give them facts. When you say, listen, I actually do live here. There's my house. Here's my ID. That's my face. Here's my address. Here's my proof of insurance. Here's the proof of my home. They say this. Oh, well, why are you right here, though? They glitch because that Bluetooth connection get lost. They can't process reality. They can't process truth, man. Stupid ass people is on a Bluetooth remote only. Now, I've been on here too long, and I didn't want to do this rant because I got stuff to do. But boy, you want to boil my eggs? I tell you what to boil my eggs. Man, talking to stupid people, man, boils my freaking eggs. Listening to stupid people boils my freaking eggs. I'm telling you. You want to get on my nerves or let me turn my back on you? Be stupid. Be ignorant. Be ignorant to reality and facts, and I will never talk to you again. I ain't talking about us cutting up and having a good time. I'm talking about you just dumb as a damn rock. I will leave. I'm gonna tell you how far this go back. When I was a kid, when I was young in high school, I left a girl, man. She was dumb. Let me tell you now. She was fine as hell. She was fine. She was fine. I ain't gonna lie about it. Badass body, everything in the 80s and all that, man. But she was banging. That mug was stupid as a blank check. And I couldn't stand it. Beautiful. Man, we can only do so much for so long with the beauty and stuff. But I would like, all that's fun and whatnot. But boy, I sure would like to talk to you about stuff. So how you think we gonna ace the test tomorrow? Huh? We got a test? I can't take it. And you know what? All my friends told me, man, you let her go? Why? Man, look, well, no, she dumped you, didn't you? No, don't lie, dog. She dumped you. She got rid of you. Man, no. You can listen to whatever she got to tell people so she can save face. I ain't got no problem with that. But that mug is dumb as a blank sheet of paper. I can't stand it. After the fun is... Listen to me. Sex only lasts so long. You tell your kids this is what I told my kids, and they listen to me a little bit too good. Because I still ain't got no grandbabies yet. Sex only lasts so long. I don't give a damn how good somebody is in bed. I don't care how fine they is, how fat the boo-boo is, how long the John is. It don't make no never mind. Sex only lasts so long, I don't give a damn how good you is at it. I don't give a damn if you make money at it. Sex only lasts so long. And then what you got? Because it's a time where it's time for everybody to get up out the bed and get their day started. And then, after the fun is over, if you talking to a damn ding-dong, a river rock brain, like, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. This is what this girl used to keep saying to me. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. How the hell you live in the hood, you ain't never know that? I didn't even know that. No, no. Say, look, I take this girl to the movies, me and this girl go to the movies, and I gotta keep explaining to her what's going on like a baby. What is he doing? Look, listen, look. That's Bruce Willis, right? Bruce Willis is the character. He's like the police. He's getting revenge off of, yeah, that's the bad guy. Why is he bad? Oh my God, I can't watch the MF movie because I'm explaining it to this baby brain. Listen, since I've been young, I can't deal with stupidity. I can't deal with ignorance. I can't deal with somebody that's so self-indulged and self-engaging that they don't try to experience the rest of the world so they can actually hold a conversation to be more understanding of said world and surrounding. Stay away from me. Stupidity, ignorance, man, look, playing with words, my kryptonite. That's my kryptonite. Stupidity, ignorance, playing with words, self-entitlement. What do Superman do when somebody try to get him with kryptonite? He's a nice guy and he'll take you to jail, fly your ass to jail. But when you wave some damn kryptonite in his face, boom, pop your head off. That's one thing that pissed Superman off. Superman, oh, I caught you, you bank robber, and he fly your ass to jail. But if you wave some of that damn kryptonite around him, I got you now, Superman. Boom. Baloney. Whole head, baloney. He don't play with that. He stay away from that. Like, look, because I know I can't defeat stupidity and ignorance in a fight. So I use my superpowers to go get away from you. Like Superman would just use the superpowers of his laser eyes to just blow your head into baloney. I'm not going to try to fight you when you got something that I know will make me weak. Stupidity is my weakness. I can't do it. Now, if you want to talk about some bullshit, there it is for you. That's all I got. Now, my video on my air conditioner from EcoFlow, taking the water and filling up my 5-gallon jugs of water that we filter every day. You can go watch that video and see exactly what I mean. And I'm going to tell you this before I go. If this world keeps going to shit, it's a lot of us are not going to make it, not due to whatever happens to this country. It's going to be because everybody is so ignorant and so self-engaged and self-indulged that they won't know how to function without dumb people telling them what to do. Dumb people telling you how to live. Dumb people telling you how you should live. They won't know what to do. Every time we have a national crisis, half of the population end up perishing for their own lack of knowledge. They don't die because of the hurricane. They don't die because of the flood. They don't die because of the tornado. They don't die because of the fire. They die because they didn't know what to do without being told what to do. If the hurricane is coming, listen, if a tsunami is coming and you see the shit on the beach and everybody around you is like, oh my God, look like a tsunami about to get us. If don't nobody tell your goof ass to run, you gonna sit there with your camcorder like, boy, that's amazing. Look at how fast the water is going back. Look, there's a dolphin right there laying in the sand. It just spit that dolphin. Oh, look at there. The water is coming back now. Oh my God, is this a tsunami? Well, I didn't know tsunamis could get this tall. You dummy. If ain't nobody told you to run and everybody around you is running, you gonna stay there till the tsunami gobble your ass up. You gotta grab, this is the dude, they be like, hey, run! Huh? Okay. How many people you be seeing on those cameras that sit on poles at the beaches? Tsunami is happening, and they sitting there with their camcorder holding their baby hand. That's the last you'll see of them, while everybody else is running. Every time I see that, I'll be like, boy, he must really hate his wife. Because I don't see his wife with him. He must really hate her to the point he ready to go. Dumb. Those are the people in life with no common sense I stay away from. If you don't have common sense enough to know how to react or how to act when you're posed with a situation, stay away from me, because you're going to get us all killed with a T. You will mess around and get us all killed. I stay away from dumb people, man. And so far, I've made it this far. And it's not because I'm a genius. It's not because I'm brilliant. It's not because I'm the smartest man in the world. Not because I'm the prettiest man in the world. Not because I'm the strongest man in the world. I made it this far because I stay away from dumb people. I got a set of rules in my head, just like what's that damn zombie movie? It Zombie Land. You know, on Zombie Land, he had a set of rules that he followed that got him that far. He wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the most powerful. He wasn't the smartest. He had a set of rules he stuck to, and he said, this is the only way I've made it this long. I stick to this set of rules. Don't be going to doo-doo by myself. Check the bathroom first. Keep your feet up. All of that. I live by a set of rules. It's certain things I don't do. Yeah, the double tap. It's certain things I got a set of rules in my head, man, that I stick to. I do. If I see a man in a hoodie and it's 90 degrees outside, I go the opposite way. If I see a girl, she ain't got on no clothes, and she walking into Walmart with a bonnet on, I go the other way. If I see a little girl coming up to me and I don't see her parents, especially if she don't look like me, I'll be like, hey, attendant, man, get her off me. So I don't know where they mom and daddy at. Hey, baby, don't touch me. Hey, my hands is up here. I start looking at the cameras and everything. Look, get this baby off me. I've done it. Because people are stupid. I'm going to give you, before I go, I'm going to give you one story. This is a personal story of entitlement. This is a personal story of entitlement. Dealing with that right there. When I first moved in my house, the house that we live in, I didn't know nobody. I'm talking about I've probably been in the house probably not even 30 days. So my son and my nephew, they used to start playing with the little girl. I ain't gonna say where she lived. Little girl in the neighborhood. Little girl don't look like us. I had met her parents. I had met her grandparents. We was cool. Everything was gravy. So I'm just going to say the people live so close to me. You need to understand that part because it's going to make sense. So I go outside and bringing the garbage can up from the curb. I see my nephew and I see my son. And I say, where'd the little girl go? You know, because I want to keep my eyes on them. They really, really, really little, you know. Where'd the little girl go? My nephew said, Unc, she went in the house to use the bathroom. I said, who let her in the house? She just said she was going. What? Listen to me. I immediately pulled out my camera and cut on my security cameras before I entered my own home. Went in the house and saw that this little girl is lost inside my house. I said, baby, what you doing? I need to go to bed. Come on out. Come on out of here. Come on out of here. And I got the camera on both of us. Come on out of here. No, come on out. Yeah, you ain't asked nobody to do that. Come on. Come on out of here. And your first thought is probably like, lead, that's cruel. Lead, that's awful. Lead, that's horrible. Shit, lead is free. Lead ain't in jail. Because all I need is for this little girl that don't look like me to say somebody touched her in my house, and the only ones home is me, my nephew, and my son, and they about 5 or 6 at the time. Shit, you ain't gonna catch me on that bullshit. And where's these parents at that are letting these kids out here like this? You must be foaming at the mouth. Y'all ain't know me from a hole in the sock for 30 days. You done let some little 5-year-old little girl just wander off on some stranger shit? Man, go, come on, baby. I held traffic, going back across the street. Going back across the street. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, go to the bathroom. All right, you stay up there too, okay? All right. I wasn't mean. I was like, y'all ain't gonna catch me on that bullshit. I've seen this too many times to people like me. You ain't gonna catch me on that. I don't want this little girl telling no stories about something weird that got nothing to do with me. So I sent her off. Her daddy or her granddaddy come down, because I don't know where her daddy is. Her granddaddy come down, hey, what's going on? Why just send her home? She just need to use the bathroom. Yeah, I sent her to use the bathroom. Did she make it? Yeah, she made it. But, I mean, why couldn't she use yours? Because I told her she can't. Well, what kind of crap is that? She's a child. That child need to know she need to come home and pee and doo-doo, and don't be peeing and doo-doo and eating in stranger's house. So who should be mad, me or you? Man, don't come over here with that bullshit, man. I just met you. I don't know you. You don't know me. What's my last name? You don't know. You gonna let a 5-year-old, 4-year-old baby girl come in a stranger house, a grown-ass man, by himself. You don't know nothing about the floor pattern of this whole house. You gonna let a baby come in my house and strip buck naked. You know this baby can't even dress herself well. She probably ain't gonna wash her fingertips. You gonna want that in my... No, we ain't doing that. You mad at me? Well, you could have let up, man. Look, don't you ever talk to me another day in your life. I promise to you I won't talk to you. Clearly, you ain't got enough common sense to understand the danger that you putting her or me in. You can go to hell, all of y'all can go to hell. I swear to you, don't you ever say another word to me because I won't respond. I will act like you're a ghost. You know what a ghost is this? The only way I will be able to talk to you is if I know somebody with a motherfucking Ouija board. Because you're a ghost to me. I won't know you have crossed to the other side to me. The only way that I even know you exist if somebody got one of them little Ouija board things and spelling out what you saying to me. Because I won't respond to ghosts. I don't play. When I'm done, I'm done. You ain't gonna come over here and disrespect me in my brand new home and tell me, yo, your daughter got rights over my shit? Can I come doodle at your house? You don't know me. You ain't never been in the inside of my house. I ain't never been in the side of yours. I don't know this baby from a hole in the sock. Man, going back over across the street, man, just like I told the little girl, you want me to hold traffic for you too? You want me to hold traffic for you too? Keep on talking now. Keep on talking. I'm gonna whip your ass out here, and the whole neighborhood gonna know about the new guy that moved in and whipped the other neighbor ass. Going back up to the hill. I promise you. This was the true story. It was the entitlement. The entitlement of, well, she just gotta go to the bathroom. To me, that's the same dude as trying to cut in a line with one package. I only got one thing. Man, if you don't move, I'm going to give you 2 things that you're going to have to ring up. This dude, and guess what? Ain't talked to this some bitch in 15 years and counting. Ain't said or uttered nan damn word to him in 15 years. We see each other every day. He walk his dog, I walk my dog. You take your trash can out, I take my trash can out. You cut your grass, I cut my grass. I have walked right by him. We walking dogs. Don't you even look at me. Because the first time something would have happened to that baby, she would have tripped, fell, go home crying and bleeding. I'll be in jail. But people with entitlement don't understand my point of view and my history of my people. That's how we always get got. Man, you gone somewhere with that bullshit. Come down the hill all mad at me. This baby ain't even old enough to dress herself. She ain't gonna know how to pull up her own drawers and stuff. You want me to help that man? Gone with that. Nope. Nope. You ain't gonna have me on the list of the neighborhood freaks. No, sir. I can't get a job because they put me on some list of freaky freaks. So you can think of me what you want. But the reality is, and the common sense is, I'm not thinking of what the little girl do. And she's so young at the time, if you pee and poo-poo on yourself, honey, it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? If she was so little at the time, if you pee and poo-poo on yourself, nobody's going to make you lose points for that. Ain't nobody going to laugh at you. You a baby. So it was a win-win situation for me, whether she doo-doo or pee on herself or not. That's something can be solved. Me being in prison, I can't be solved. I cut on all cameras. Because I was like, if somebody come over here and say I touched the little girl, did anything to the little girl, I got all cameras, all eyes on me, and my camera looking at me and her talking. Baby, going on outside now. No, don't go back out the back door. Go out the front door. That's right, it's closer. Uh-huh. No, you can't go upstairs. Go outside. Go out. That's right. I cut on all the lights. I got my hands up and everything. Shit. Y'all must be foaming at the mouth, man. All that dumb stupidity, garbage. Please. I'm sorry. This whole video went off the rails, and the reason why is because the dumbness of people when they speak on my or comment and they don't know what they're talking about. If you know what you're talking about and you give me some facts, I'm wide open to facts. But you ain't gonna sit here and talk dumb and let me, I'm not that dude. I'm just the wrong channel for that. Either give me facts, tell me facts, or shut up unless we just jiving around. If we ain't just jiving around, that's one thing. But man, if you trying to spit some knowledge to me and you full of shit, go wash your fingertips. That's how I'm gonna end this video. If you trying to talk to me and you full of shit, my advice to you is go wash your fingertips. That's it. Laird Farmer 73, and to all them trolls and bots and all that garbage, man, leave me alone, please. Please, I'm having a hard enough time. Leave me alone. Shit. Please. I don't understand it. With that being said, Laird Farmer 73, y'all thank you. And don't put up with the bullshit. Listen, I got one more. You got a friend or a loved one in your life, and they is as dumb as a dirty sock. You ever seen somebody keep on putting the same socks on every day? Every day. Take them off, put them on. Take them off, put them on. Take them off. Same drawers. Take them off, put them on. Take them off, put them on. You ever seen somebody do that? That's just dumb. If you got a loved one or a close friend or relative in your life that's that stupid, man, listen, you got to part ways, man. You don't realize, man, they are a sinking hole. They are like quicksand. Do you understand me? Stupidity is quicksand. Stupidity is quicksand. And knowledge and smarts is the branch on the rope to pull you out of that shit. Stupidity is quicksand. Once you get sucked down, you get waist deep. If you ain't reaching up for no knowledge, no education, man, go on, say your last prayers. Keep on calling out for help when that stupidity get up to your neck. But we all know, once that stupidity consume your whole head up, ain't nobody gonna be able to hear you no more. Did you hear what I said? Once that stupidity swallow you whole, once it reaches this part though, can't nobody else hear you. Now you can keep screaming for help, for knowledge and education and guidance while you waist deep in the stupidity. Don't let it consume all of you, man. Because once it get over top of that head, it's going to smooth that damn brain out like a boiled egg. With that being said, Live Farmer 73, I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay smart. I love you and I'm out.